Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's Tiger Sports live stream network broadcast between the Grinnell Tigers and the Newton Cardinals. Hello, everyone. I'm Blake Walker, along with my partner, Dan Walker. Craig Seeks running the camera. Welcome back, basketball. How we've missed you so. Two teams that are young and trying to rise to the top. Newton on the top, or Newton on the other side. Two top players in Chastity Henwood and Meg Callaghan, both juniors. And on the other side, you got a Grinnell team that was one game away from going back to the state tournament last year, fell short to Gilbert. Sickness kind of plagued Grinnell last year. They weren't quite what they could have been, many felt like, but this year they restacked. Players got better, players get older. And tonight we have a fun matchup. Both these teams have not played, obviously because of the COVID restrictions that were put across both Jasper County and Powesheik County. Grinnell did not play their first couple games of the year, and Newton has not played yet this season, so they've had plenty of practices to get ready for each other, but sometimes that's pretty hard considering you don't have game film. Dad, it's a big night. We've really enjoyed this. It's going to feel different. It already kind of feels different. I mean, there's still quite a bit of noise in here, but it's definitely not the basketball that we're used to.
Yeah, I think these kids, it's been so long since they've been on a basketball court. Typically, you know, the first weekend or right after Thanksgiving, we usually have some type of jamboree or some type of game that they're playing in. And with the school quarantine kicking them out, definitely made a big difference. But I think they're ready to get into it. You know, unlike the boys who had two practices and went to Benton Community on Saturday, at least these girls got probably 3 or 4 practices in and they're ready to go. I think we're going to have a good game. I think people are excited about what's going to happen this year, like you said, and I'm kind of pumped up. We made it all the way through football season without losing a football game. Let's see if we can't keep that streak going and make it all the way through this basketball season without losing a game, and it'll be a good night.
Should be fun. We'll go through our commercials and be back for the opening tip-off. Grinnell versus Newton coming up next on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollyi, third-generation owner of Pollyi's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit pollyi'sgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Pollyi's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
The engine makes the power. The transmission sends it to the drive shaft. The drive shaft turns the gears. The gears turn the axles. The axles turn the wheels. Together it's the powertrain. And only at West Finch Auto Plaza, every bit of it has a 100% warranty. Forever. No parts, no labor, no deductible. You can't buy it. It comes with the car whether you want it or not. Only at West Finch Auto Plaza, where you always get a great deal and a great deal more.
There are a lot of great reasons to make Medicap Pharmacy in Grinnell your pharmacy. Hi, this is Jennifer Stallman, and if you are like me, you have a busy schedule. So why wait around to get a prescription filled? At Medicap Pharmacy, we can call or text you when your prescriptions are ready. It's a free service that is available on request for any of our customers. Of course, we also have a convenient drive-thru, free weekday deliveries, and free mail-outs as well. Just another great reason to make Medicap Pharmacy your pharmacy on Highway 6 West, Grinnell.
Life at the Mayflower community can be anything and everything you want it to be. From their first-class facilities featuring traditional apartments, patio homes, and the newly added water tower apartments for independent living, to the healthcare services including assisted living, healthcare center or rehab, complemented with food service options, exercise areas, administrative and nursing staff support, and the beautiful campus scenery. Visit today or give us a call and you will find out quickly that the Mayflower community is a place to call home.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We are your trusted partner in everything signage.
When I took over this farm from my dad, I knew our future success required making major changes in our operations. That meant adding acreage, more and bigger equipment, investing in powerful technology, hiring employees. We even started a seed business. Fortunately, working together with Grinnell Mutual and my local mutual insurance company, my agent was able to cover everything, giving us more trust in tomorrow.
Hey Tiger fans, this is Blake with the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. It's been a tough spring and a tough summer for all of us with the impact of COVID-19 and the derecho that ripped across our homeland. We at the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network want to help Grinnell High School to recover from these times with less fans in the stands for revenue to help fund the school's athletics. That's why we've set up a Tiger Sports Live Stream Network Venmo account. If you want, we would greatly appreciate a donation to help Grinnell High School. It doesn't have to be $5, it doesn't have to be $500. We just want to help our Tiger athletes. At the end of every week, we will send the money we receive to Chris Kaufman and the entire GHS athletic department. We at the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network will not keep a single penny. To donate, download the Venmo app on your Apple or Android device and search Tigers LSN-2020. We greatly appreciate any and every donation. Together, we can help recover from this crazy time. Thank you in advance, and go Tigers!
Grinnell Booster Club supports all Tiger athletics from the middle school all the way up to the high school through fundraising, membership drives, concession stand revenues at all the home events. There are many different ways you can get involved. One, through membership levels from a single, a family, even into the business. There are many attractive levels that you can be a part of this wonderful club. Your membership funds help support uniforms, warm-ups, summer speed camps, baseball and softball batting cages, and the list goes on. You want to be a part of a great group? Join the Grinnell Booster Club today.
All right, welcome back to the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Our sponsorships this year is Polly Ice Pizza, West Finch Automotive, Medicap Pharmacy, Mayflower Homes, ASI Signs, Grinnell Mutual, the Grinnell Booster Club, and our personal Venmo account. I just want to talk a little bit about our Venmo account. As the COVID situation has set in, as everyone knows, when you look in the stands, we're pretty sparse. So what we've done at the Tiger Sports Livestream Network, we've set up a Venmo account or a PayPal account. You can actually go to the Tigers SLSN website. There's two spots on there. One, there's a QR code that you could go right to our PayPal account, and the other one you could go to our Venmo account. Just through the football season alone, we brought in almost $3,000 of donations to help fill those stands up. So just think about this. Everybody that's watching online, we have sponsorships that pay to bring you that great picture, but you're getting to watch it for free. So, all we're asking is open up your hearts a little bit, reach down. If it's $5, if it's $10, we had some pretty generous donors in the football season. We had some $200 and $300 donors, so we appreciate that very much. But all that goes directly back to the athletic director on Monday morning. We write a check back over, so we appreciate anything that you could donate. And if you want, you donate. We'll give you a shout out online as we're going when we can take breaks. So, Blake, over to you.
Yeah. Good cause. Raised a lot of money during the football and volleyball season. That was a lot of fun. So Newton versus Grinnell coming up next. We do have the starting lineup for the Newton Cardinals. Brooklyn Couples, Aurora Nearing, Victoria Reynolds, Chastity Henwood, and Meg Callaghan are all starting for the Newton Cardinals. Don't have Grinnell's yet, but we'll be getting those right here in just a few moments. Grinnell last season, like I said, made it to the playoffs. A nice run. Fell to Gilbert in the round to get to the state tournament. So the Gilbert Tigers went on to the state tournament. The Cardinals finished at 7-15, which is 7 games better than their previous season. Newton didn't win a game 2 years ago, so they're definitely a team on the rise and not one that Grinnell should take easy here tonight. Since 2006, Grinnell leads the all-time series 22-4. Newton's last win against the Tigers came in 2015. Grinnell got a 43-41 loss to the Cardinals. So starting lineups coming up right here, and we will get the starting lineups back to you after the national anthems as well. Keeley Idle, number 3, number 20, Ivy Schmidt, number 23, Leah Harris, number 40, Meredith McKnight, and number 42, Hayden Hull as your starting lineup. As Grinnell's girls basketball season is just a couple moments from getting going.
Blake, I just want to mention, I know we've had the comments in the past of how come we don't do the national anthem. So the national anthem is a copyright, so if we were to, I know it's not out of disrespect any at all, but if we were to play the national anthem, we get a copyright strike on YouTube, believe it or not. So that's the biggest reason why we don't. It's not out of disrespect, so.
We'd love to.
We'd love to, but.
So it'll be Ivy and Nearing as the ones tipping off. Grinnell, obvious. A little bit of a height disadvantage this season. That'll be one of the things going forward. It's kind of been like that ever since Sienna Durr graduated and went to Columbia University a couple of years ago, but that won't stop Grinnell this season, and it won't stop Ivy as she goes to the lane for an and one to start the season for Grinnell.
And as all sports, the first quarter and all quarters is sponsored by Brent Nickel State Farm, so thank you, Brent Nickel, for sponsoring the first quarter and all the quarters, all the Grinnell sports.
Ivy goes to the Medicap charity stripe and falls short on her first free throw. A Newton team with a lot of question marks this year. Like I said, very young, and a lot of room to improve as there's a nice bucket down low by number 24, Meg Callaghan. She was one of the top players last year to average 12 points per contest. Keeley Idle stops, wants to take a shot. She takes an awkward run into the basket, and we'll get a blocking foul on Keeley. Well, it's been a while since Keeley's played in an actual game with this Grinnell team. She only played, 5-some games last season, and then departed from the team due to some concerns off the court. But she's still been playing AAU ball and whatnot, and she's come back with the team this season. And she just recently committed to Marshalltown Community College to play basketball for Coach Garber and Coach Freeland, as that's another basket up and good by Callaghan. She's got all 4 of the Cardinals' points, and Newton leads early. Ivy gets stuck in traffic, has to look for someone. Idle got a quick open spot. She'll pull back, shoot a three-pointer. It won't go. Good hustle by Leah Harris. And Grinnell's got the offensive rebound. Meredith sees a lane to the basket, lays it up and in off the glass. So 2 strong takes. Again, not really sure. We haven't been able to watch any practices or anything else. Grinnell, from what I've heard, won't shoot as many threes as they have, as a lot of people have accustomed to know them at. But you never know. Still taken from time to time. Good defense by Keeley. She knocks it away for her first steal of the evening. And Ivy will bring it up. Harris finds Meredith. McKnight will cut back to a wide open Hayden Hull. She fires from the wing. It won't go. Grinnell's back on the glass for the second offensive rebound of the night. Keeley Idle lets one go from three-point range, and it's the first Poly Eyes three-pointer of the season. 7-4 advantage early for Grinnell. Harris leaps in with the steal. Back to Hayden. Hayden will take it all the way to the basket and gets fouled hard. They're going to get the foul on number 14, Victoria Reynolds, the senior. And Hayden Hull will head to the Medicap charity stripe for 2 shots. And Hayden sinks her first. Already 4 of the starting 5 in the point column tonight. Hayden second. Won't go off back iron. Rebound taken away by Couples. Grinnell, not really a ton of change in terms of what's on the team. Obviously, McKenna McKnight graduated. Neighbors graduated, and obviously Sarah Gosling graduated. So 3 hard-working girls gone from this team and moved on. As an offensive rebound, up and good as Meg Callaghan has all 6 of the Cardinals' points. It's an 8-6 advantage for Grinnell. Ivy got it stripped away. Good defense by the Cardinals. A push by Nearing. Good defense by Harris. And picked up by Couples. She'll hold, guarded by Schmidt. Nearing averaged 8 points per contest last season. It's a handoff to Henwood. Henwood loses it, picks it back up. As Newton taking their time. They go down to the workhorse Callaghan. It won't go, and Keeley Idle's working hard on the glass. Meredith McKnight will run the floor. Hayden will stop and fire from the wing, and it won't go, but a hard foul on the backside, and they're going to give Grinnell a shot at an inbound here. And Aurora Nearing, the junior, gets called on the foul. A couple substitutions, Lauren Pease and Sydney Kinkle check in for Hayden Hull and Keeley Idle. Kinkle didn't get a lot of playing time last year, injured most of the season, and never really fully recovered, but now she's able to come back strong this season, hopefully to see more down in the post. Lauren Pease took her spot most of the time, and there she goes, right to the post. Leah Harris wide open down the backdoor cut, and Harris has another point. So everyone in the starting five has scored tonight for Grinnell.
Yeah, that was just a good job looking at who that's there on the floor and on the backside of the lane.
Newton works it down to Callaghan. She'll go to work and loses it out of bounds. Good defense by Kinkle to force the play. Caitlin Van Kopernal will check in for Grinnell, and she'll come in for Ivy. You might see more substitutions tonight than you usually do, possibly because, granted, you've had a lot of practice, but you're not quite in that shape. You can never simulate up and down, back and forth action on the practice court.
Yeah, we definitely noticed that in the Benton game on Saturday. The guys wore out a little bit quicker.
Harris almost lost it. It's picked up by Kinkle. 4:08 remaining here in the first quarter. Grinnell's on top 10-6 over Newton. That one's poked away. Meredith's going to put her hands up because she knew it did not go out of bounds on her. Meredith will throw in. Pease to the basket, cucks to Leah Harris, and they'll back right out and try to set something back up on offense. Meredith will drive. Her layup off the glass is good. Well, early it looks like Grinnell's first priority is if you can take it to the basket, you take it to the basket, and not just, we'll take the first open three we get.
Which, for the most part, that always should be your priority. You have to test the waters of what that lane's going to be. If it's going to open up for you, why not take a higher percentage shot? You can make it a little bit more than instead of tossing a three-pointer and having a chance that you're bouncing off the rim at 33%. So
it's a 12-6 lead for Grinnell. Both these teams, first games of the season for these two. But then there's like other little Hawkeye Conference opponents. Dallas Center Grimes has played, I think, almost 5 games this year. So it'll all eventually even out. Technically, the only game the Grinnell girls, I think, are missing was just South Tama
game.
And that was rescheduled for it to be Ottumwa. Yeah. As Sydney Kinkle goes coast to coast and lays it up and in. Timeout, Newton. Grinnell leads 14-6.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third-generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Polley's Pizza. Stop down at Polley's on 5th Avenue and have a nice pizza before you leave town tonight. Actually, you're going to have to call it in and have carry out.
Can't go eat there.
Can't go eat there, but give
it's
Joey
a
nice
call system
and
how they're working
15 to 20 minutes, you can have a pizza hot and fresh, ready to go.
Joey's got a nice system set up. Grinnell on top, 14-6 out of the timeout. Couples will be the one to bring it up for the Cardinals. As that one's almost tossed out of bounds. Ivy's able to keep Newton in check. Couples quickly doubled. Ivy with the good defense. Idle will run coast to coast and can't get it to go. Good rebound by Ivy. Hard working on the glass is Grinnell. A couple offensive rebounds so far in this quarter. It's been the difference maker. Henwood gets around Van Copernal. Manning down low. Good defense by Kinkle. Good hands-up defense. Roush was able to get over top of Van Copernal. It's the only downside for Van Copernal. One of the shortest ones on the court. That one rolls out of bounds off of Henwood's hand, I believe. Hayden Hull checks in and Reynolds checks in. Couples checks out for Newton. And who checked out? Pease checked out for Grinnell. 10-point lead for Grinnell with 2 to go here in the first quarter. Ivy pulls from deep, can't get it to go. And Van Copernal carries it. No first game is going to have, you can't ever play a perfect game of basketball. You're going to have some mistakes.
Well, the first one's always a little bit rough. I think, did you say this is Newton's first game too?
Yep. We're all on even playing field here. Cardinals working around here at the top. They get it down low. Good defense by Idle, and Callaghan continues their scoring barrage. Callaghan also had average 10 rebounds per game last season. A liability at the center position as that one's out of bounds. It was off on a Cardinal. Emma Rogers, the junior, checks in for Meg Callaghan. And Grinnell will throw back in. It's Keeley Idle, the one throwing in. Grinnell only committed 1 foul so far tonight. The Cardinals have committed 3. And we got a moving screen on Sydney. I'd say that was moving. That's a clear example of a moving screen.
Yep. She had good intent, but it...
Only an 8-point game. Cardinals hanging in tough here in the first quarter. If you're just tuning in, Grinnell's only hit 1 3-pointer. Would you believe it? It's a different season, a different type of basketball. Nice find down low, and a late foul called on Keeley Idle. It will send number 4, Audrey Roush, the sophomore, to the free throw line. Roush's first falls right through. Leah Harris checks in for Sydney Kinkle. So I assume you move Keeley down to the center position. Just a little bit more size on everyone else. That one misses the rim, and it will go down as an air ball. 16-9, Grinnell leads over Newton. And Ivy will bring it up, tosses it over to Meredith. Meredith will stop and fire. 3-pointer is good. Polly Eye's 3-pointer for Meredith McKnight.
I guess you just need to talk about that a little bit more, Blake. Get that Polly Eye's 3-pointer up there.
She's got 7 so far. Nice find down low. It's a scrum for the basketball. Hayden Hull picks it up, and she's got intentions going to the basket. Slows it down to Keeley Idle, and she traveled. Had to be very minuscule because it didn't look like a travel, but the Cardinals will take it. It's a 10-point lead, and it looks like they might hold here. Newton's coach telling them to move the ball just a little bit more as we're down to 27 seconds left here on the game clock. And another travel. This time it's on Keeley Manning. So the refs are not shy to call him tonight, that's for sure. Could be the last play of the quarter here, and it looks like it is, or at least that's what Ivy wants to do. Idle checks out, and Van Copernal checks in for Grinnell. Meredith's second free throw coming. And it goes as well, so 8 early points for Meredith. 6 seconds left. Newton's going to race it down court. Henwood cuts back out. Roush for 3, won't go. Rebound taken by Hayden Hull, and that will finish the end of the quarter. 21-9, Grinnell on top of Newton. We'll see you in the second quarter.
The engine makes the power. The transmission sends it to the drive shaft. The drive shaft turns the gears. The gears turn the axles. The axles turn the wheels. Together it's the powertrain. And only at West Finch Auto Plaza, every bit of it has a 100% warranty. Forever. No parts, no labor, no deductible. You can't buy it. It comes with the car whether you want it or not. Only at West Finch Auto Plaza, where you always get a great deal and a great deal more.
There are a lot of great reasons to make Medicap Pharmacy in Grinnell your pharmacy. Hi, this is Jennifer Stallman, and if you are like me, you have a busy schedule. So why wait around to get a prescription filled? At Medicap Pharmacy, we can call or text you when your prescriptions are ready. It's a free service that is available on request for any of our customers. Of course, we also have a convenient drive-through, free weekday deliveries, and free mail-outs as well. Just another great reason to make Medicap Pharmacy your pharmacy on Highway 6 West, Grinnell.
Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by West Finch Automotive and Medicap Pharmacy. Thank you to those two for sponsoring the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network all season long. Blake, we're going into the second quarter, which is sponsored by Brent Nickel State Farm. Stop down and see Brent, 1112 West Street, or give him a phone call at 236-5420.
Grinnell on top 21-9 over the Newton Cardinals. Make Callaghan underneath. She'll fire off the glass. No good. Rebound taken by Ivy. Ivy pushes it up to Leah. Harris unselfishly goes to Pease. Pease up and under, off the glass, and good. It's Lauren's first points of the ball game. Grinnell's top leading scorer that first quarter, Meredith McKnight. She had 8. Deep three-pointer. No good. Rebound taken away by Ivy, or at least there was a fight for it. Ivy will toss it way up to Meredith. Goes down to Pease again. Pease off the glass, won't roll. Tips it back out to Meredith. And Meredith will take it all the way. Nice basket down low.
I'm not usually a big fan of tipping the ball, but that was a good tip right there.
I think we're seeing more teams tip in terms of rebounds nowadays. Just feel like it's a trend going forward.
That's a bad trend to get started.
I guess.
Grab the ball. Don't tip it.
There's a push foul on Meredith McKnight. So that's her second foul of the ball game. Both Grinnell and Newton sit at 4 fouls apiece. Newton will run their inbound play. Just getting going here in the second quarter. It's a toss-up to Callaghan. She almost wasn't ready for it. Henwood will hold. Reynolds down low, intercepted by McKnight. Meredith slows it down, and Harris will hold in the corner. Full court pass down to Hayden. And Hull takes it all the way, doesn't get the friendly bounce, and the Cardinals come away with the basketball. (25-9). Grinnell on top of Newton. A solid 21-point first quarter has Grinnell out to this lead. Leah Harris, the ball falls right into her hands. Toss up to Hayden Hull. Hull will stop and puts it in on the glass. Looks like Grinnell's finding their rhythm a little bit here as the first half progresses on. Harris is there to meet Couples at half court and make it pretty difficult on her. And we got a travel. We should have been keeping track of travels tonight.
What was that last year?
Was it travels that we dealt with?
It was over 20 in one game or something.
I don't think it was travels. Whatever it was a lot. Meredith, strong to the glass, and an offensive foul. It's Meredith's third foul of the game, so she'll probably be headed to the bench. So Meredith will take a seat. Idle, Kinkle, and Van Kopernal check in. Unless Caitlin wasn't in. Sydney Miller checks in for Grinnell. It's a 27-9 advantage with 5:40 remaining here in the second quarter. Nice find down low and an up and under move, and one for Brooklyn Couples.
Yeah, travel underneath before the foul. Yeah.
Oh. The Newton bench celebrated, and I didn't think that was a travel. But all right. So no bucket for Couples. And Grinnell will come back with the basketball. Ivy will just stop and fire, and it won't go. Rebound taken away by Nearing. Nearing's 5'11", tallest player on the Cardinals team. So when there's a rebound to be had, she's probably going to be the first one to be there. Reynolds at the top of the key with her bright pink shoes that are really cool. She'll lob it up and it won't go. Ivy pushes the floor. Keeley will slow down, wanted to get it back to Sydney, and that one runs out of bounds, but it was touched. And it will retain Grinnell basketball. Ivy faked the handoff to Sydney. She'll take it all the way, and it won't count. The foul's on the floor as there was a reach-in as she was trying to get in between the double teams. And that would be on Aurora Nearing, as that's her second foul of the basketball game. Van Copernall will throw in under the basket. Ivy almost lost it, has to give it back up. And Copernall thought about taking it to the basket. She double dribbles, and it's going to go right back to Newton. Yeah, a little rusty to start for both sides.
Yeah.
Definitely can tell first game of the season. That's just going to be how it goes. Nearing will walk it up for the Cardinals. As that ball's knocked loose, Sydney Kinkle's got to get rid of it. She does, up to Caitlin Van Copernall. And a nice defensive play by Reynolds, and Grinnell was able to save it through all the chaos. And Idle gets bumped by Nearing.
As Newton approaches one away from that bonus.
Yeah, Nearing 2 quick fouls in the last minute. So Newton's got a player in foul trouble with 3 in Nearing, and then Meredith McKnight's sitting on the bench. She has 3 fouls.
Shout out to all those watching on our YouTube channel. If you like what you see, give us a like. If you'd like to donate to the Fill the Stands with donations, go ahead and slip over to the Tigers SLN webpage, and you can actually click on a donate button there, either PayPal or through the Venmo account. We appreciate that.
Good job by Sydney Miller getting the rebound. Keeley Idle, second try, goes in for the three-pointer. It's a Pollyeyes three-pointer for Keeley Idle. A little bit of confusion on that play. Edson was trying to get him to go down to the basket. It's Keeley's 6th point of the game, and you guessed it, they're both three-pointers. 30-9, Grinnell on top of Newton.
Which, if I remember right, her first game of the season last year.
She had 25 points, I think.
Right.
I don't know why I remember that. I just stuck with me, I guess.
There were a lot of three-pointers.
Yes. Sydney Miller going to get called on a foul trying to go after the basketball against Manning. I swear, Sydney, in the time that she played varsity, probably hit the floor more than anyone did. And they're going to actually give this foul to Newton and not Sydney. I was going to say, it didn't look like Sydney was the one that initiated contact. So it'll be Manning's first foul, and we have Meredith, Hayden, and Megan Moss all check in for Grinnell. So it's Moss's first time in the basketball game. And because Grinnell sits in the bonus, Sydney Miller's going to the Medicap charity stripe for a 1-and-1. We're going to have a chat about this to see what actually happened. I think they were just making sure the foul was on the right person possibly, but it's at the Medicap charity stripe here for Sydney. Sydney can't get it to go off the front iron. Rebound taken away by the Cardinals. And Henwood will bring the Cardinals back up into the front court. A 30-9 lead for Grinnell over Newton. Henwood loses it on the floor. Hayden goes to the floor to get it. It's a jump ball, and it will be Grinnell ball. Good hustle by Hayden. Leah Harris checks into the ball game for Sydney Miller. Sydney tried to... I thought it was Kinkle out there. Never mind. That was Meredith who threw it a little too far out in front of Ivy. Yeah, definitely some turnovers, some mistakes in this first game, as expected, for both teams' first games of the season. Henwood pulls from 3. And the shot's off. Rebound. Nobody grabbed it except Leah. She touched it last, so it'll be Newton basketball. I kind of like the whole conference opponent as the first game of the year. Who needs non-conference? I mean, non-conference is fun because you can always schedule some good opponents, but good to see 2 little Hawkeye teams going at it here early in the season. As Ivy knocks that one away, it'll remain Newton basketball. Hey, if you're liking what you're seeing on the video, make sure to leave a like. Really appreciate it. Shows us that people are liking the content we're putting out. We disabled comments just because it was just, if you have comments up, it's a little bit annoying as the game goes on, so we just decided to turn those off for viewers' pleasure and whatnot. But if you leave a like, we'd really appreciate it. You can always hit us up on Twitter and Facebook. Let us know what you're thinking. As there was a foul down low on Leah Harris. That's her first of the game. Or that was not on, that was on Megan Moss, excuse me. Manning to the line to shoot 2. She nails her first.
So is that 6 on Grinnell or 7? I got 7.
Manning's second won't go. Newton was there to grab the rebound, but Hayden rips it away and loses it, and it remains Newton basketball. You definitely tell there's more stamina low early in this first half. Both teams just kind of walking it up the court sometimes and just trying to get a little bit of a rhythm going early.
Running out of gas.
Henwood. Nice take to the basket. It won't go. Hayden almost lost it out of bounds again, but Ivy's able to pick it up. Meredith already going down court, and she can't get it to go off the bottom, but there was a reach in by Audrey Roush, and it'll be Meredith sent to the Medicap charity stripe for 2 shots. So Meredith to shoot 2. And the first one goes. A little bit of a scoring drought there, finally broken by Meredith. Second one goes as well, so Meredith hits both from the Medicap charity stripe. Grinnell extends the lead to 22 with 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the first half. Don't forget, coming up right after this game, about 15-20 minutes after, will be the boys, Newton versus Grinnell. Grinnell already 1-0 on the season after their win against Benton on Saturday. Newton got their first game of the season here tonight against the Tigers. Ivy up court to Megan Moss, puts it on the floor and lays it in off the glass, and she got fouled to go along with it. Must have gotten tripped because it was a late fall down. So Megan Moss to the Medicap charity stripe to shoot a free throw.
When I took over this...
Hey there, I'm Joey Polly.
And it goes. A lot of people in the scoring column tonight for Grinnell. It's a 35-10 lead for Grinnell. Henwood back up to the top of the key. This is Couples, who loses it on the way to the basket. It's stripped away again. Another fight on the floor. This jump ball will go to the Cardinals. Kaylee Ida will check in for Megan Moss. Caitlin Van Copernal will check in for Meredith McKnight. So substitutions coming in and out. If you haven't noticed, the COVID regulations, there's obviously less people here. The benches are kind of separated a little bit. Kind of hard to tell. As Callaghan puts that one up and in. Nice little roll on the basket. Leah Harris has it up court now. Ivy sees the basket. She'll head towards it. Nope, fire back out. Caitlin Van Copernal. Polly-Eye's three-pointer for number 25. And her dad was loving it up there in the stands. But a successful Polly-Eye's three-pointer nonetheless. Idle trying to get it over to Ivy. She does. Ivy gets pulled down as she was going for the layup. Ivy to the Medicap charity stripe to shoot 2, and it won't go. Sydney Kinkle checks in for Hayden Hull. And Ivy's second goes. Ivy's 5th point of the night for Grinnell, and we're under a minute remaining here in the first half. Grinnell on top 39-12 over Newton. Henwood will hand off to Couples. Couples got a screen from Manning, and she tried to get it to Manning, but no use. Lauren Pease and Idle will run the floor. Pease puts it on the floor and puts it up and in off the glass. It's Lauren's 4th point of the night, 4th point of the quarter. And Grinnell continues to extend their lead here in the second quarter. They've only held Newton to 3 points here, as that's a foul on Caitlin Van Copernal. It's our first foul of the ball game, and that will send Audrey Roush, the sophomore, to the line to shoot a 1-and-1 as the Cardinals now sit in the bonus. And Roush's first goes. Second free throw upcoming by Roush. Off the back iron, rebound, grabbed by Pease. Grinnell's got 19 seconds to maybe hold, but I don't think they will. Leah kicks outside. Keely Idle for 3. Off the side iron, won't go. Sydney Kinkle fights for the rebounds underneath. She'll work her way up, and that won't go. Rebound taken away by the Cardinals. 3 seconds left. Manning loses it. It's on the floor, and that will do it for the end of the first half. Grinnell holds Newton to just 4 points in that second quarter, and they go into that locker room with a 41-13 lead over the Newton Cardinals. We'll be back in the second half. Life at the Mayflower community can be anything and everything you want it to be. From their first-class facilities featuring traditional apartments, patio homes, and the newly added Water Tower apartments for independent living, to the healthcare services including assisted living, healthcare center, or rehab, complemented with food service options, exercise areas, administrative and nursing staff support, and the beautiful campus scenery. Visit today or give us a call, and you will find out quickly that the Mayflower community is a place to call home.
Big signs, little signs, ADA, routed, dimensional, digital, environmental graphics, monument, donor and history recognition. We do them all. And more importantly, we work with you to understand what is best for your location, budget, brand, and building code. You don't need to be an expert in design, wayfinding, zoning, materials, installation, or ADA compliance. We'll be your trusted partner throughout. Because signs do more than point the way. They help the world make sense.
Tomorrow. Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third-generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
The engine makes the power. The transmission sends it to the drive shaft. The drive shaft turns the gears. The gears turn the axles. The axles turn the wheels. Together it's the powertrain, and only at West Finch Auto Plaza, every bit of it has a 100% warranty. Forever. No parts, no labor, no deductible. You can't buy it. It comes with the car whether you want it or not. Only at West Finch Auto Plaza, where you always get a great deal and a great deal more.
There are a lot of great reasons to make Medicap Pharmacy in Grinnell your pharmacy. Hi, this is Jennifer Stallman, and if you are like me, you have a busy schedule. So why wait around to get a prescription filled? At Medicap Pharmacy, we can call or text you when your prescriptions are ready. It's a free service that is available on request for any of our customers. Of course, we also have a convenient drive-thru, free weekday deliveries, and free mail-outs as well. Just another great reason to make Medicap Pharmacy your pharmacy on Highway 6 West, Grinnell.
Grinnell Booster Club supports all Tiger athletics from the middle school all the way up to the high school through fundraising, membership drives, concession stand revenues at all the home events. There are many different ways you can get involved. One, through membership levels from a single, a family, even into the business. There are many attractive levels that you can be a part of this wonderful club. Your membership funds help support uniforms, warm-ups, summer speed camps, baseball and softball batting cages, and the list goes on. You want to be a part of a great group? Join the Grinnell Booster Club today.
Hey Tiger fans, this is Blake with the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. It's been a tough spring and a tough summer for all of us with the impact of COVID-19 and the derecho that ripped across our homeland. We at the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network want to help Grinnell High School to recover from these times with less fans in the stands for revenue to help fund the school's athletics. That's why we've set up a Tiger Sports Live Stream Network Venmo account. If you want, we would greatly appreciate a donation to help Grinnell High School. It doesn't have to be $5, it doesn't have to be $500. We just want to help our Tiger athletes. At the end of every week, we will send the money we receive to Chris Kaufman and the entire GHS athletic department. We at the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network will not keep a single penny. To donate, download the Venmo app on your Apple or Android device and search Tigers LSN-2020. We greatly appreciate any and every donation. Together, we can help recover from this crazy time. Thank you in advance, and go Tigers! Life at the Mayflower community can be anything and everything you want it to be. From their first-class facilities featuring traditional apartments, patio homes, and the newly added water tower apartments for independent living, to the healthcare services including assisted living, healthcare center or rehab, complemented with food service options, exercise areas, administrative and nursing staff support, and the beautiful campus scenery. Visit today or give us a call and you will find out quickly that the Mayflower community is a place to call home.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage.
When I took over this farm from my dad, I knew our future success required making major changes in our operations. That meant adding acreage, more and bigger equipment, investing in powerful technology, hiring employees. We even started a seed business. Fortunately, working together with Grinnell Mutual and my local mutual insurance company, my agent was able to cover everything, giving us more trust in tomorrow.
Welcome back to the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network halftime show. Our sponsors for this evening are Polly Ice Pizza, West Finch Automotive, Medicap Pharmacy, Mayflower Homes, ASI, Grinnell Mutual, Grinnell Boosters, and our personal Venmo account. So talk a little bit about our Venmo account. As we said earlier, we all know that we're in a COVID situation, that we have limited stands capacity, basically two spectators per student or 2 spectators per basketball player, which kind of puts a crunch on the numbers of what the athletic department brings in. So what we've done is we've started a Venmo account / PayPal account. You can go to tigersln.com, check in, and there's also a donate button for our PayPal, or there's our QR code for the Venmo account. Click on either one of those or scan either one of those and you could donate. It doesn't have to be much. It could be $5, $10. If you're coming to a ball game, it costs you $5 to sit in the seat, and all we're asking is that we could put that money back into the athletic department. Grinnell's not the only one. But fortunately, as some schools in the Little Hawkeye Conference, to watch the games, you got to pay to get on. So this is paid for by all of our sponsors. We're just asking for a donation on the side that if you can help out the Tiger Athletics, it's more than appreciative. So, again, thank you for ahead on the sponsorship of our Venmo account. Blake?
Solid first half. Grinnell up 41-13 over the Newton Cardinals. Meredith McKnight leads all scores with 12. Meg Callaghan leads Newton in scoring. It's been a turnover-filled game with a couple mistakes thrown in there. But either way, Grinnell has played really well to start the season. A solid Newton squad. Grinnell's defense has been stingy down low. In the first quarter, they only hit 1 3-pointer. They picked it up in the second. They hit 2. It's been a solid start. It's been a really solid start for Grinnell, and we'll see what happens as we go along so far. I mean, Keeley Idle's been great from three-point land. A lot has been going on tonight, and don't forget, coming up after this, we also have boys basketball. Grinnell takes on Newton, which is always fun, especially after last year's thriller that was here at home. So we just got a minute left. We'll take our quick breather. We probably won't go to commercial, but we'll take our quick breather and get ready for the second half. Grinnell versus Newton coming up next. Alrighty, second half ready to get going. Ivy Schmidt will bring it up for Grinnell. It's a 41-13 lead for the Tigers. Harris swings it around, stolen away. Henwood chased down by 2 Tigers, and Henwood lays it in off the glass. Ivy goes coast to coast and is tripped up by Henwood. And it'll be a foul on the floor. No shooting foul was taken. It'll be Chastity Henwood called on the foul. Meredith will throw in from underneath. Hayden all the way. Gets the nice little roll, and it's the first basket of the second half.
Nice little lane drive there, and 2 points.
Hayden's 5th point of the night. Henwood will walk it up for Grinnell. Or for Newton, sorry. Reynolds sits around as Newton trying to get past Grinnell's defense, not letting him get down low too much. They've have had good passes down low to Callaghan as Ivy knocks it away. Ivy Schmidt coast to coast off the glass, up and good. Newton wants to slow it down. You can just tell they're not really wanting to run fast. But Grinnell's able to grab the turnovers on the other end. It really helps them, as that's a walk and a travel. And Grinnell will get the ball right back. Well, we haven't seen a ton of three-point shooting so far. But nothing wrong with that when you can take it to the basket.
Yep.
Meredith tried to take it down low, maybe took an extra couple of steps. It wasn't called. Newton gets the ball right back. It's a 30-point lead for Grinnell as the Cardinals continue to try to slow this thing down. Henwood, that one won't go off the back iron, and it's a jump ball. It'll be Newton ball. And we have a 5-second call. I guess
that's a good way to get an alternating possession.
I guess. 6:09 remaining here in the third quarter. Grinnell trying to pull away here. Harris off the glass, gets a nice dead bounce off the backboard, and it goes. So many scores tonight for Grinnell. That's Leah's 4th point of the evening. That one bounced off the leg of Couples. She's able to pick it right back up, but she's hounded by Leah Harris. Cardinals got to work it around. Reynolds takes a hop, skip, and a jump. Great defense by Grinnell so far in this possession. Couples, guarded by Hull, gets it down low, and they got to swing it back out. Couples with the lane to the basket off the glass. It won't go, and nobody grabbed the rebound. It fell right back into Couples' arms. Callaghan, that won't go. Ball's on the floor. We're going to get another jump ball. This time it's going to go to Grinnell. A 32-point advantage for Grinnell as Meredith gets it down low, and she puts it in on a little bit of a floater.
Again, it's like you said earlier, it's turned into a whole different type of game than what we've seen in the past with attacking that lane and attacking the basket. Which
I mean, nothing wrong with that. No. You get a chance to go to the free throw line if you got some solid free throw shooters. Keely Idle guarded her closely. Callaghan puts it in, and off the glass, it's a foul. One to clear up. Earlier in the game when I was speaking about Keely Idle, she only played 5 games last season. I spoke on the fact that she did not play the rest of the season. It was not any off-court issues. It was a personal matter that Keely Idle did step away from the basketball team. It was not, she didn't do anything wrong. I wanted to clear that up. I didn't clear that well in the first half, but she's back playing. We're glad to have her on the court. Personal matter that she decided to step away last season.
But like you said, on the off season of basketball, she had a really incredible season in AAU basketball.
So it's not like she has not been playing. She's been putting in the work in the off season, and it shows. Really good three-point shooter she was. Like I said, she's headed to Marshalltown Community College here in in the fall.
Yeah.
Lauren Pease fires for 3, and it won't go off the back iron. Good rebound by Leah Harris. Kinkle went right into the hands of Henwood. Nice steal there, and she'll walk it back up for the Cardinals. Reynolds gets wide open. She'll fire for 3. And another scrum for the rebound. They'll give it another jump ball, and it'll go back to Grinnell. So a couple different times we've had that happen. The Cardinals will throw in underneath. Deep 3, taken again, won't fall. Cardinals grab the rebound. That was Henwood again. Callaghan underneath. Doing what she's done all night long. Lays it in off the glass. Grinnell wants to push, or at least Ivy does. She'll go coast to coast, and it won't go. Picked up again, and the Cardinals bring it back. Another good thing that Grinnell's done tonight, worked a lot deep into the rotation, got a lot of fresh legs on the floor when it counts. Newton's got 2 quick baskets there thanks to Henwood off the glass. Back to a 30-point ball game. Hayden Hull, she'll let one go for three off front iron. Just one foul for both teams in this third quarter. Pease guards closely on Nearing. Henwood slows it back down at the top of the key, but Pease is going to make a difficult work of it as Henwood's floater will not fall. Harris has the board. It's 1-on-3. Harris will use her speed and lays it in off the glass. Fourth point of the quarter for Leah. Just like her sister. 51-19. Grinnell on top. As we got a foul on the floor. Who'd they get it on?
Lauren Pease, maybe?
Lauren Pease gets called on the foul. Caitlin Van Compernol and Meredith McKnight both check into the basketball game for Grinnell. Hayden Hull and Ivy Schmidt will check out. Henwood gets blocked by Kinkle, but it fell right back into her arms, and Newton will take a timeout. 51-21. Grinnell on top of Newton.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third-generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by Polley's Pizza, and also a shout out on our Venmo donations, Paula Hatch and Karen Dillon. Thank you for your donations. Also need a shout out to Chad Hull. He had a donation earlier in the day, so thank you, Chad.
Grinnell on top, 51-21 over the Newton Cardinals. Caitlin Van Compernol's in at point guard. And her sister Kelsey Van Compernol is also on the floor. She's the one that has it there. It's a sister-to-sister pass connection there. Van Compernol, Kelsey. Now I have to say first names. This is Caitlin Van Compernol for three, and it rolls out. Oh. And Newton just shot for Grinnell. Manning put it in off the glass for Grinnell, and Manning scores for Grinnell. I have yet to see that.
Everyone has a mistake.
Caught up in the moment. It is a basket for Grinnell. Reynolds will fire a three, and it won't go. Van Compernol will push up court. She decides to take it all the way, a little too hard off the glass, and the Cardinals will bring it back. Manning gets fouled, and she'll go to the Medicap charity stripe for two. Foul was on Sydney Kinkle down low, by the way, and it's her second foul. Manning's first rolls off the rim. Second free throw upcoming for Manning. And it won't go. There's a big fight for the basketball, and it'll be out of bounds, and it'll stay, or go to Grinnell. Caitlin Van Compernol will bring it up for the Tigers with 1:09 remaining here in the quarter. Van Compernol can't get it to go off the floater. She rips it right back away. It's knocked away. Pease is on the ground, and it's finally knocked out. It should be Grinnell ball, and it is, as Newton touched it last. Deep three-pointer for Kelsey Van Compernol. It won't go.
Is that, or is that Meredith? That's Meredith took that three-pointer.
Was it Meredith?
Yeah, I think so.
I thought it was Kelsey. Jump ball. It'll go back to Grinnell as the possession arrow was headed their way. 40 seconds left here in the third quarter. As Van Compernal tosses it right back. And
dribble.
A picked up dribble by Newton. That would be Emma Rogers trying to get it down court pretty quickly. Well, Grinnell hold for the last shot. I'm going to highly guess they don't, as Van Compernal fires for three and knocks it down. It's a Poly-Eyes three-pointer for Caitlin Van Compernal. It's her second basket of the night. She's got 6. A little bit of a pickup. Van Compernal on the steal. She's doing everything here in these last couple minutes. Pease to the basket. Won't fall. And Van Compernal saves it. What an effort there. Meredith backs it up. Back to Caitlin Van Compernal. She fires a three, and it won't go, but her sister's got her as the clock hits 0. 56-21. Grinnell on top of Newton. We'll see you in the third quarter.
The engine makes the power. The transmission sends it to the drive shaft. The drive shaft turns the gears. The gears turn the axles. The axles turn the wheels. Together it's the powertrain. And only at West Finch Auto Plaza, every bit of it has a 100% warranty. Forever. No parts, no labor, no deductible. You can't buy it. It comes with the car whether you want it or not. Only at West Finch Auto Plaza, where you always get a great deal and a great deal more.
There are a lot of great reasons to make Medicap Pharmacy in Grinnell your pharmacy. Hi, this is Jennifer Stallman, and if you are like me, you have a busy schedule. So why wait around to get a prescription filled? At Medicap Pharmacy, we can call or text you when your prescriptions are ready. It's a free service that is available on request for any of our customers. Of course, we also have a convenient drive-through, free weekday deliveries, and free mail-outs as well. Just another great reason to make Medicap Pharmacy your pharmacy on Highway 6 West, Grinnell.
Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by West Finch Automotive, Medicap Pharmacy, and the fourth quarter is brought to you by Brent Nickel State Farm. Stop in and see Brent at 1112 West Street right here in Grinnell.
Tigers on top, 56-21 over the Newton Cardinals as we make it to the fourth quarter. Schmidt, Idle, Sydney Miller, Leigh Harris, and Hayden Hull all on the floor for Grinnell. As Reynolds holds it here at the wing, guarded by Idle. She'll try down low to Henwood. Finds a good pass. She gets fouled by Harris and one. Nice job by Henwood as she'll go to the line to shoot one. Henwood can't get it to go. She's got 8 so far this ball game as Callaghan grabs the rebound and a reach-in foul on Keeley, I believe. Yep. So Keeley Idle on the foul. There is continuous clock, by the way. It's her second foul of the game. Newton does get it in, and it'll be Henwood holding here at the wing. Nice find down low. Callaghan won't go. She will reach over the top to grab the rebound. That's it over the back. One thing I could be worried about if you're Grinnell is Callaghan's really been tearing you up down low in the post. I mean, the lack of size for Grinnell kind of hurts down low. But if you can shoot from outside and still take your time down low, I mean, that's all that matters if you can keep him outside the paint. Hayden Hull will throw up a floater, and it won't go. Miller gets out-jumped by Henwood for the rebound.
Which, you know, in the future, that's where when you have someone taller, you put Kinkle inside, you put Hull inside, and you just kind of work up against that and try to put enough pressure on the mid-waistline that makes them difficult to get their shots off.
That was good defense by Hull. Sydney Miller, assist over to Ivy Schmidt for the layup.
Nice passing game by the girls there, looking up court and seeing where people are at.
Solid basketball so far tonight by Grinnell. If anything, the defense will probably be a higher talking point than the offense. Roush for three, and it goes. Newton will take a timeout. We'll take one with them. 58-26, Grinnell on top of the Cardinals.
Life at the Mayflower community can be anything and everything you want it to be.
From their first-class facilities featuring traditional apartments, patio homes, and the newly added water tower apartments for independent living, to the healthcare services including assisted living, healthcare center or rehab, complemented with food service options, exercise areas, administrative and nursing staff support, and the beautiful campus scenery. Visit today or give us a call and you will find out quickly that the Mayflower community is a place to call home.
Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Mayflower Homes. Stop over and see the Mayflower community expanding to not only just care facility living, but into the water tower apartments and residential homes. So stop over and see Bob Mann at Mayflower Community.
Well, we've been through almost a full game. What are your thoughts on the whole COVID gym atmosphere?
Well, you know, when you look across at the Grinnell side, you definitely see the spread. And what people can't see is there's blue markings on the bleachers in front of us and all the way around, so it kind of forces people to go to every other row. But, you know, for the out-of-town fans, you might want – maybe they're cheating it a little bit. Everyone wants to stay and see a ball game, so.
And sound-wise, as Ivy Schmidt's going to the Medicap Charity Stripe to shoot 2, she took a check right to the stomach. Sound-wise, I mean, you know, obviously it's not going to be as loud, but I mean, after a three-pointer, I mean, it sounds loud.
Yep.
And we even have headphones that are somewhat noise-canceling. So Ivy hits her first free throw from the Medicap Charity Stripe.
And, you know, like we see here with a lot of we watched the JV game prior to, it seemed like people stayed. It's because there's so many kids that are on a JV team and then they're on the varsity team.
Now,
so it allows you to stay in here.
Difference between girls, you might see more fans leave after this game because they all have to leave if they don't have a boy playing.
Right.
Hayden Hull with the steal. That game is coming up in just a little bit, about 20 minutes after the end of this game. Keely Idle can't hit that three. She's had a lot of good looks, and I tell you, she loves the corner.
Yeah, and for those who want to watch the boys' game, there is a whole different stream for that, so just click into our website down there or Facebook or Twitter. We shared it out there.
Sydney Miller off the glass for a 2.
Even though it says it's a start time of 7:45, we'll usually go about 10 minutes prior to get our sponsors in and give a little pregame with Blake.
I'd say this thing will start between 7:50 and 8 o'clock. Based off where we're going here. Callaghan, another point down low. Up to Keely Idle, back to Leah Harris. Leah kicks it back. Ivy for 3, and it will not go. Leah almost grabbed the rebound. Good job by Henwood sneaking it away. 62-28, Grinnell on top. Bad pass as Reynolds can't contain it. McKnight, Kinkle, Moss, and Pease all check in. The only one staying in is Sydney Kinkle. Is that right? No, Sydney Miller stays in. Grinnell's committed 5 fouls so far. Newton only 3 here in this second half. Kinkle tried to work it down low, couldn't quite get it there. Pease almost loses her footing, has to pick it back up. Strong defense here by Henwood, as this one's ripped away by Roush. Open lane to the basket, and she puts it up and in off the glass. Meredith already eyes down court to Lauren Pease. Lauren kicks it right back out to Meredith. Sharing is caring, and it will not go off the side iron. I was really hoping she'd make that. That would have made that so much better, as Reynolds again loses a little bit of touch, and it falls out of bounds. .327 remaining here in this basketball game. Grinnell cruising over top of the Newton Cardinals here. Trying to move to 1-0 on the season. And I believe they go to Clear Creek Amana on Thursday night as well, if I'm correct.
Yep, that's correct.
And they lost, if I can remember. They lost to Clear Creek Amana last year. And then they go to Dallas Center Grimes on Friday night for a fun battle. Dallas Center Grimes, Grinnell, and Indianola all favored to be at the top of the Little Hawkeye. But keep an eye out for Pella and Pella Christian. They've been making some noise early this season. I think all the little Hawkeye is going to be pretty good. Oski's shown some growth. Newton has plenty of options here. They've looked solid tonight in some categories. I mean, they're a lot of fun on both sides of the floor here. Everybody's fighting for the basketball as we're going to have a jump ball. Madison Strovers and Taylor Vanderleest are in the basketball game. It's the first time they've come on the floor tonight. There's 2 Strovers as well. Don't let me confuse that.
Yeah, we
Madison and Bailey.
had a hard enough time in volleyball season.
Oh, man. 2:13 remaining here in the ball game. Grinnell on top 62-30. Miller at the wing, kicks back to Kelsey Van Compernol. She'll take it all the way and can't quite get it to go. But she almost rips it right back. I tell you, the Van Compernol twins.
Quick little hands underneath.
Yeah,
there.
they do. And we joked about it that it feels like they've been here forever because we watched them as 8th graders in the softball season. So, yeah, they've been here a little bit longer. Sydney Miller has it. She stops on a break. Vanderleest hands back to Van Compernol. Strovers for 3. And it won't go. Double team rebound down low. Megan Moss almost knocked it away. And Roush stepped on the line. It'll be Grinnell basketball.
As we're coming here to the end, a shout out Lindsay Davenport. Thank you for your donation to fill the stands.
Van Compernol for 3. Good! Holly Eyes 3-pointer for Kelsey Van Compernol. Is that the first time that both Van Compernols have hit 3s in a ball game? I'm going to have to go back and check, but that might be the first time. 65-30. We are under a minute remaining here in tonight's basketball game. Nearing pulls up, gets fouled. Are they going to get Sydney on this, or are they going to get Megan? They're going to get Megan Moss. So Nearing is going to the line to shoot 2. Nearing's first free throw is no good. Nearing's second goes. 47 seconds left here in the basketball game. Sydney Miller up court. Miller will take it all the way. It won't quite go. Ripped away by Nearing, and here comes Couples back the other way. In the corner, and Reynolds can't hang on. Continuous clock is on as we count down the final 25 seconds. Let's see if Grinnell tries to score here. Vanderleest almost gets it poked away. Megan Moss in the corner, wanted to 3, didn't take it. Strovers moves it around. Moss hands back to Vanderleest. Vanderleest will cut inside, almost tripped with it, and she traveled as she jumped. And the continuous clock will end this basketball game. 65-31. Grinnell defeats Newton. We'll take a quick commercial break and be back to recap. Grinnell defeats Newton 65-31.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We are your trusted partner in everything signage.
Tomorrow. Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
When I took over this farm from my dad, I knew our future success required making major changes in our operations. That meant adding acreage, more and bigger equipment, investing in powerful technology, hiring employees. We even started a seed business. Fortunately, working together with Grinnell Mutual and my local mutual insurance company, my agent was able to cover everything, giving us more trust in tomorrow.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
The engine makes the power. The transmission sends it to the drive shaft. The drive shaft turns the gears. The gears turn the axles. The axles turn the wheels. Together it's the powertrain. And only at West Finch Auto Plaza, every bit of it has a 100% warranty. Forever. No parts, no labor, no deductible. You can't buy it. It comes with the car whether you want it or not. Only at West Finch Auto Plaza, where you always get a great deal and a great deal more.
There are a lot of great reasons to make Medicap Pharmacy in Grinnell your pharmacy. Hi, this is Jennifer Stallman, and if you are like me, you have a busy schedule. So why wait around to get a prescription filled? At Medicap Pharmacy, we can call or text you when your prescriptions are ready. It's a free service that is available on request for any of our customers. Of course, we also have a convenient drive-through, free weekday deliveries, and free mail-outs as well. Just another great reason to make Medicap Pharmacy your pharmacy on Highway 6 West, Grinnell.
Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by Polley's Pizza, West Finch Automotive, Medicap Pharmacy, Mayflower Homes, ASI Signs, Grinnell Mutual, Grinnell Booster Club, and our Venmo account. So thank you to all those sponsors. Blake, end of the game here.
Yeah, fun night of basketball. Grinnell defeats Newton 65-31. Good game by everyone to go over final point totals. Keeley Idle finishes with 6 points. Kelsey Van Compernol finishes with 3. Lauren Pease with 4, Sydney Kinkle with 2, Ivy Schmidt with 11, Megan Moss with 3, Leah Harris with 6, Caitlin Van Compernol with 6, Sydney Miller finishes with 2, Hayden Hull finishes with 5, and Meredith McKnight finishes with 14, leading Grinnell. We'll take our quick break, switch over to the other live stream if you want to catch the boys' game. It's a final from the girls' side, 65-31. Grinnell defeats Newton. We'll see you in a little bit.